Hi, everyone. I'm Jasmine, and welcome to Jasmine's Reading Corner. For today's Storytime storybook, I have a special book that showcases superheroes. The book we'll be reading today is DC Superheroes Who's Who? Lift the flaps to discover superheroes' secret identities. But before we get started, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. So now, let's begin. Before the Flash became the fastest man alive, he was a brilliant scientist. When someone needed him in the lab, they'd ask for... What's his name? What's his name? Do you all know? I don't know. Let's find out. Barry Allen. When Wonder Woman isn't fighting crime, she hangs up her lasso and works as a military nurse and spy. I definitely knew she was a spy. I didn't know she was a military nurse, though. Do you know what her name is? I think it starts with Diana. Let's find out. Diana Prince. So I was half right. Her name begins with Diana. Well, her first name is Diana, and her last name is Prince. And there she is, looking like she's about to change into her clothes and looking over her shoulder to see if anyone's watching her while she dashes off to find somewhere to change into Wonder Woman. When Superman isn't wearing his red cape, he works as a journalist and writes for the Daily Planet. I knew that. He signs his articles with the name... Do we all know his name? I think so. I think he's the most famous superhero of them all. And his name is Clark Kent. That's right. And look at him in his 40s getup. He looks very old school. He's definitely dressed like he's coming from the Daily Planet in his suit and hat combination. And there he has his Superman getup all rolled up because he's about to dash maybe into a telephone booth and change into his disguise. Although in 2020, there's not that many telephone booths around, and I'm sure many of you don't even know what a telephone booth is. It's where a public telephone, payphone, is kept in. Before Green Lantern was given his power ring, he was an architect. I didn't know that. Did you all know that? When he designed buildings, he went by... Let's find out. John Stewart. John Stewart is Green Lantern, and he's also an architect. I wonder if he's a commercial or residential architect. When Batman is hanging out at home with his butler Alfred, he answers to... I'm sure we all know his name, so at the count of 3, we'll say his name. 1, 2, 3. Bruce Wayne. And look at Bruce Wayne. He's so handsome and dashing and mysterious. So handsome. I always thought Bruce Wayne was very handsome. And he's a billionaire, which helps. When Supergirl joined her cousin Superman on Earth, oh, they're cousins. I wonder if they're cousins from Superman's dad's side or mom's side. Interesting. Do you all know the answer to that? Let me know. Anyways, when Supergirl joined her cousin Superman on Earth, she hid her superpowers so people wouldn't know that she came from the planet Krypton. To her friends on Earth, she is a regular girl they know as... What's her name? What's her name? I don't know her name. Let's find out. Linda Danvers. There she is, and she's winking back at us. Interesting. She's at dinner, and that looks like either roasted chickens or turkey, although those are too small to be turkeys. Well, you can actually have a small turkey, but I doubt it's Thanksgiving, so those are probably chickens. Roasted chickens. Bumblebee's costume has amazing powers. It lets her fly and shrink down to the size of a bee. I didn't know that. Did you all know that? She designed it herself because she is a brilliant scientist named... I don't know her name, do you? Karen Beecher. So Bumblebee is Karen Beecher, and there she is. She looks a bit pained, or maybe she just found out something horrid, and she's like, oh no, I have to change into my costume and go help stop crime across the city. Shazam looks like a big, strong superhero. Big, strong superhero. But most of the time, he's a regular boy. I didn't know that. Did you all know that? That Shazam is really a boy? What do his friends call him? Let's find out. Billy Batson. That's hilarious. As a regular boy, his alias is having a paper route. Get your paper, get your paper. As Batgirl, she zooms around on a motorcycle. When she's not fighting crime, her life is very quiet. I wonder why that is. She works at a library where people know her as... Oh, that makes sense why her life is very quiet, because she works at a library. She works at a library where people know her as... Barbara Gordon. Shh. And that says, next, please. Did you all know that Barbara Gordon is actually the daughter of Commissioner Gordon? Interesting fact, eh? Who's hiding behind the mask? Who's hiding behind the mask? I think they want to show that we all are hiding behind the mask, or we all can be a Cape Crusader. It's a mirror reflecting back to us our own identities and secret aliases. So what kind of superhero would you all want to be? What kind of superhero, superpower, or super trait or special trait would you want as a superhero? And that brings us to the end of this book. I hope you enjoyed learning about DC superheroes and their real identities. Thank you for joining me for story time here at Jasmine's Reading Corner. Please subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button. And if there are any books you would like me to check out, please email me or contact me through my Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter handles. Until next time, bye!